Welcome again, family. All love to you all. Thank you for being here. So I said my first video is going to be about energy. I'm going to get straight into it. Energy. We are energy. This is what I believe. This is a belief of mine. Uh, People believe anything else they want. But for me, it's like we are. If we are energy, energy is energy and vibrations. Everything is energy and vibrations. If you understand, like for example, the book. The book. This is millions and zillions and trillions of how many numbers of atoms vibrating at a certain frequency together to appear a solid structure. This is, for me, this is life. Everything is this. Everything is atoms, vibrating at a frequency. So therefore, so am I. I am atoms, atoms upon atoms, creating cells, creating everything that vibrates, stick together to make a whole. So if everything is energy, then, and I am energy, then we can interact with everything that is energetic, no? I believe so, yeah. So again, I'm talking about, now let's get away from the physical, because again, this is a physical, I believe this is a physical vessel. This is the car that I am driving. But what is me? So what is me, I believe, is the consciousness inside, the consciousness, the soul that exists within the being. This is a form of energy. This is a form of energy. So I've been saying to people before, it's like this. If you get hit on the head hard enough, you become unconscious. Your body lays on the floor. It can only do its inner motor functions, so it will continue to beat, your heart will beat, you'll continue to breathe, but you cannot do anything else. Your body cannot do anything else other than just be limp on the floor. And they call that being unconscious. And then the only way you can then reanimate that body is when you become conscious again. Your consciousness returns to the body. So what are you? Are you the body, or are you the consciousness, or are you both? For me, I believe I am the consciousness. This body is just a vessel that I animate when I am in it. I was implanted in this in my mother's womb. The consciousness implanted into the body in mother's womb. There's some scientific thing I read or saw a while back where they say that they've documented the first spark of light which takes place in the womb, which they say is the inception of consciousness. Again, more research will need to be done to verify all of that, but I remember seeing a video about it. So I am the consciousness. I am the energy source that fuels the body, not the body itself. This is for me. So being the energy source, I can tap into that energy source and I can vibrate on different levels and frequencies. I can interact with different things on different energetic frequencies. Different energy affects me. I wear crystals. These crystals have their own energetic vibration, their frequency vibration. I believe that we can interact with these things on an energetic level and become more one with things. We can have better understandings of things. We can do things like tap into someone else's energy. You know how they're feeling. We do it all the time, but we're unconscious of what it is. So have you ever walked into a room and you feel tension? You feel like something's off, something's wrong. Or somebody's angry in another room and you walk into the house and you can feel it. This is an energy. You're picking up on the energy that is. You're picking up on the vibrations in the air that now you're receptive to these energies because you've come into that space and you can feel it. Same thing what I'm talking about. We do these things. So when we purposefully take time to interact with these energies, when we take time to know our own energy and to get in tune with the energy and the vibration, I say, of Mother Earth, of the planet, of nature, a lot more comes from us and through us. This is what I think and feel. My experience of this is my intuition, my what I call sometimes foresight, knowing things before they happen, being given visions and feelings of things, and then lo and behold, this thing happens. It's like people say coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. I only believe in incidents. There's no coincidence. There's only incidents. Things happen for a reason. So understand that this is what I believe, and if you take this into yourself and just let it sit in you. If you don't believe it, it's fair enough. But sit with it for a moment and understand and feel what it means. Feel your own vibrations, your own energy. Feel when you go into a room of other people, what's yours and what's theirs. Yeah. I've always said this. This is what I've been saying to my friends sometimes. I use an analogy of a candle. This is what I've done. Some of you might remember me saying this. So I had a candle, and I say we are all one. People use the word God. I don't use the word God. I use the word source. It's the source of all things, all creation, all that is manifest in reality is of God. So I say source. Source, I think, is a collective, is a one collective consciousness. It's where we come from and where we go back to. So this is how I described this to my friends when I was asked. It was like I had a candle, and I took my nail and I scratched one piece of the candle out and I dropped it on the floor, or on the side. Sorry. I took another piece of the candle, I dropped it. Another piece, I dropped it. Another piece. I picked 5 pieces of candle wax out of this candle, and I said, if the candle represents God or source, then that's the candle. Then each piece of wax that I've taken out is us. This one is you, this one is me, this one is you, this one is me. I mean, this one is 5 people, 5 different people. But you see, every time I pick a piece of candle wax out of the candle, it's a different shape, different size, different look, but it comes from exactly the same candle, exactly the same body of wax. Okay, so we are all the same. We are all human beings. We are all the same, but yet we are all different. We are all made individual, but we are the same species. We are human beings. So therefore, we operate in the same ways. Again, another way I use this is I train myself not to smoke, because I said, this person stood next to me is a non-smoker, never smoked in their life. They exist and operate perfectly as a human being. The body works fine. Yet mine, I have a addiction, so I have a craving for this nicotine or this cannabis, what I was smoking at the time. I have an addiction for this, so this is my body reacting in a way it's calling for this thing. But I can work just like them because we have the same. So if I let go of that notion of I need this thing, well, I don't, because they don't, and I'm the same as them. Like the candle wax, we are cut from the same cloth, but we are just individual pieces of this one. So back to energy and vibration and consciousness. We are all, I believe, part of the one. We are our own expression of the one. Our life is as we have lived it from baby to how old we are now. Every experience shapes who we become and how we view the world. But it's for us to not get lost in that. I've had to undo all of what I was taught and what I believe to know and relearn this way of being, because now I connect with the food I eat. I connect with the grass that I walk on. I take my shoes off and walk barefoot and connect with Mother Earth, feel the vibrations of the planet. Yeah, this is, for me, is real. It's real. I really feel these things. So you can do the same. If you don't do it already, you can do it, because we are the same. We come from the same candle. We're both wax, come from the same candle, just a different piece been picked. So think about it. This is what I wanted to share today. Energy, vibration. Everything is energy. Everything is vibration. We are energy. We are vibration. Don't get stuck believing that we are this physical thing here. There's more to us than this physical vessel that we inhabit. Start to understand the mind and the spirit and the consciousness. Expand it. Okay? This is where I'm going to leave you for now. We can comment, we can talk in the comments. Feel free, if you have me on social media, to PM me different information that you want to share, or if you want a question you want to ask. I'm here to share. But for now, thank you for listening. Namaste. Love to you all. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Times are hard in this COVID crisis, I know. Stay focused, stay positive, stay healthy. Health is wealth. Love you.